Hi everyone, I'm Heather. I'm an esthetician at our Sinking Spring location. And I know that you're all missing your skincare treatments, so I thought tonight I would show you how to do a mini facial at home. So as I'm going through this and showing you the steps, if you find that there's anything that you don't have that you would need for a mini facial, you can go onto Lords and Ladies website and you can order the products and they will ship them to you for free. So, all right, I'm going to get started on my facial. So the first thing that I'm going to do is start with a cleansing. I always do a double cleansing. And so for my first cleansing, I'm going to use my Dew Puff. And I'm going to take my cleanser. And the Dew Puff, I get that wet first. And then do just a pea-size amount of my cleanser on there. And then I'm going to take it and just do nice circular motions. So with a facial, we do the double cleanse. The first cleanse helps just to get off any makeup, any debris that you have on your skin. And the Dew Puff just does a really nice light exfoliation and deep cleansing for you. Now when I do my mini facials at home, I like to do my exfoliant after my first cleanse and then do my second cleanse because the second cleanse will help to get off any granules that are on the skin. And if you would have any eye makeup on before you start your facial, I would have you take your eye makeup remover and remove that first. That way when you're doing your cleansings, if there's anything residual left over, you could get that off with your cleansing. All right, so now after your first cleansing, if you were doing this in front of your sink, I would just take some warm water and splash it off and then dry my face. I'm going to use a towel and wipe that off, a washcloth. I'm just going to take this, get all that cleanser off. Now normally if I was doing this, I would do my neck and even onto my décolleté, but for time restraints, I am only doing my face for the video. All right, now for the next step, I'm going to do the exfoliation. Now you don't need much, about the size of a nickel. I'm going to take my exfoliant, I'm going to mix that with a little water. And I find that a lot of people use their exfoliants wrong. They tend to be a little bit too aggressive with them. Exfoliants themselves have the granules in them. They do all the work for you. So you're just going to do really nice light circular motions. You don't need to use a scrub or a washcloth or your Clarisonic with this. The scrub itself is doing the work. So just nice, light, circular movements. I like to get into the nose there and make sure I'm getting that exfoliated. Now, if you've never had a facial at Lords and Ladies, we would do all the steps that I'm doing here tonight. Plus, we would also do some massaging of the face, neck, the décolleté, the arms and hands. And if you would need extractions of any debris that's clogging the pores, we would also do that for you. If you're not sure what type of facial to get, the European facial is a great first facial to start with. It's nice because we can customize that to your skin and we can figure out what you're using and what will be best and how your skin will react to the products. All right, so now I'm just removing that exfoliant. All right, and then for my second cleanse, I'm going to do that with my hands. Again, I just want to make sure that any granules that are left from the exfoliant, that I get them removed while I'm doing this cleansing. So again, just nice light circular motions. And this, I can feel any scrub that's left. So this just kind of helps move that. And then when I use my washcloth to remove it, that'll all get taken off. So when you're cleansing, just make sure you're hitting all of your face. Like I said, you can go onto the neck if you wanted to. And then take your washcloth, or you can just wash this off with the warm water. And you could certainly, while you're doing this at home, take more time for yourself. I'm going a little bit faster than I normally would, just so I can show you all the steps in this video. All right, so now that I've done my second cleanse, the next thing I'm going to move on to is the mask, which I think is the most fun part of the mini facial. The mask, you can use just a nice hydrating mask. You can use a clay mask if you're feeling a little oily, or you can mix and match. If you feel like you have some oiliness just through the T-zone, but you're dry on the cheeks, use the clay mask in the center and then use a hydrating mask everywhere else. You can also pamper yourself if you have a little fan brush, makeup brush at home. You could take your mask and you could apply it that way. It feels really nice while you're applying it. It feels relaxing. So that's really a nice way to apply your mask. So the mask I'm going to use today is a nice hydrating mask because I'm feeling a little dry. So I'm going to just apply mine with my fingers. So some masks that we have at the salon that you can purchase for yourself if you feel like you have oily skin. The black clay mask from Revision is great. Somebody who has dry or a sensitive skin, SkinCeuticals Phytocorrective Gel is amazing. I love that mask. Or if you're somebody who has irritated skin or dry skin, we have a sheet mask called the Biocellulose mask, which is amazing. So for masks, clay mask, about 15 minutes is plenty of time. Hydrating mask, I usually leave mine on about 15-20 minutes. And the Biocellulose mask, you definitely want to leave on for 20 minutes. All of them, you can do a little bit longer if you want to. I'm going to take mine off now, again, just for timing. While you have your mask on, if you wanted to do something fun, I'll show you this too. I take cotton rounds, I'll wet them, and I'll just go lay in my bed. I'll put these on my eyes, and I'll just sit there, relax, let the mask do its work. And you can do a little meditation, some deep breathing, and it really helps to relax you. And another thing I like to do is if I'm using my hydrating mask and I'm feeling dry on my hands, sometimes I will apply that to my hands as well. So that's a really nice touch. All right. I'm just going to remove all the mask. I always like to do my mini facial in the evening. And the reason I like to do it in the evening is because I can put on my nighttime products, and then when I'm ready to go to bed, I don't have to worry about anything. Everything's already done, and I can just hop right into bed. All right, so I'm just going to pat my face dry. The next thing I'm going to do is use our Thermal spring water. What I love about this product is it's great for everyone. It's hydrating, it's anti-inflammatory, it helps to really nourish the skin, and it's great to put on before your other products. It helps your other products penetrate better. So this is a mist. You're just going to mist this right onto your face. And when I'm doing this on a regular basis, I'll just let that sit and soak in until I feel like my skin has completely soaked it in. At this point, sometimes I'll use my Latisse and I'll just put that on my eyelashes to help strengthen them while I'm letting this soak in. But I am going to pat the excess water in. And the first thing that I apply to my face in the evening is from our Elastin line. It's the Restorative Skin Complex. What I love about this product is it's a one-stop shop. It's great for most skin types. It helps, I put this right over my lips. This helps to stimulate your elastin and your collagen. It has antioxidants. It has peptides that will help to plump the skin on the face. And next I'm going to do my eye cream. It is the same brand and it is the Eye Restorative Complex. So for eye creams, what I recommend to do is take your eye cream, put it on your ring finger. This is plenty for both eyes. So I pump that on and then I'll just split that between the two fingers. And then what I'm going to do is just take that and tap it all the way around the orbital bone here. Now what's nice with this particular eye cream is that I can take that right onto the lids. This one has the same properties as the complex, so it's going to help with the elastin, the collagen. It helps with fine lines, and it'll help with crepiness. It's really great for the lids for the crepiness. All right. So I also like to treat my lips. So always do a lip cream. I do it morning and night. This one is from Aven. But we also have an amazing one from SkinCeuticals called Antioxidant Lip Repair. I love that one because it has your antioxidants in it. And it's also really great to put above and all the way around because it helps with those little tiny lines that we get around our lips. All right, next I'm going to take a retinol. I feel that everyone should have a retinol. It's an amazing product. It does so many things. Retinol is a product you're just going to use in the evening, and it's going to help with your fine lines, pigmentation, texture, pore size. It helps to rev up our cell turnover. As with everything else, unfortunately, as we get older, our skin cells start to slow down. So retinol helps to rev it back up to its natural state of when we were young. So this, I'm going to take, I don't put this on my lips or on my eyes. This is going to go just to the orbital bone, but I do take this down onto my neck. You can take it onto your décolleté as well. All right. And then I like to use a product for brightening to help with pigmentation. So this one is the Glytone Enhanced Brightening Complex. Again, same thing, not on my lips, not on the eye area, but I do like to take this down onto my neck as well. And then my final step is a neck cream. So we have Revision's Nectifirm and Advanced Nectifirm. And these products help with the crepiness of the neck. And they'll help with the little bands that we get around our neck. A lot of younger people are actually complaining about neck. They call it tech neck, just because everybody's always on our electronics. So the Nectifirm is great for someone who's younger and is just starting to see some signs of aging. But Advanced Nectifirm is going to be more for someone my age where you're getting a little bit older, you're seeing more aging. So I would say like 40s up would be great for the advanced neck firm. So that is my routine. I'm finished with my mini facial. I hope you enjoyed it. I can go right to bed now, and I look forward to seeing everybody when we get back to the salons.